In part one, we left off with JT accusing Carisha of looking for a way out of her situation. So we're just going to pick up right there. So JT quote retweeted Carisha and says, "You're looking for a way out of your situation. Who is the first person that called you when it all started? You're a sad fucking case." And Carisha comes back with, "Not you." Then she came back again with, "You're weird, but I always want to act like I'm a weirdo. You always mad. It's always a problem. And all I try to do is push you, tell you, you the shit. You can rap. You should model, etc. You always mad. You doing your shit as you should. Congratulations. But somehow you still mad at," and she put a bunch of exclamation points. I believe she meant to put me. So JT responds to a barb because if we're being honest, that's the only people who sit up and entertain JT. And she goes, "It'll be too much for me to tweet. I will like a sit down. Carisha, please. But this time leave Santana home." Then she comes back a minute later and says, "I know I come off crazy, but never in my life did no whack to this girl. She literally enjoys seeing me being dragged. When people show me love, she goes crazy and call it a hate train. But like I said, we can sit and talk about it." Then a fan of theirs actually commented to her and said, "Miami is really going through something. You just responded to a stranger on Twitter. You're pathetic." And JT comes back and says, "And I was for sure there for her from the beginning. But y'all will see this in time that I'm not, never was, and never will be the problem. Have a nice day." So this time JT responded to Miami twice. And so the very first response was, "Which songs was about you?" with a bunch of crying emojis. And the second response was, "Girl, the internet told you that which songs was about you." The one saying it's City Girl shit even when it ain't City Girl shit that was released under City Girls, or the one that's saying riding solo but I'm still in a group. Get your phone back from whoever this is, baby. Don't play. So then Young Miami actually responded to the "what song were about you" tweet, and she says, "No bars and sideways." And JT says, "Oh wow, you're really losing it. If you thought this, why not speak to me about it? You came on here and said LOL so people can ask you why you wasn't defending me. Attention seeking as usual." So at this point, Saucy Santana enters the conversation, and it's at the tweet where JT says that she wants to go on Carisha, please, but to leave Santana at home. So Santana quote that tweet and said, "JT, please, you always throw me in some shit. You unfollow me and block me like I'm the person you got a problem with. Please address your issues head on with any and everybody you don't like. Stop taking it out on me. I don't need to be mentioned." Then he came right back and put, "FYI, I was initially asked to be a co-host of Carisha Please. I declined and was a guest host to people I was genuine friends with, i.e. Lotto, JT, and Suki. It got scrapped. I don't need to be involved. I got my own motion." So again, Saucy Santana ended up going back and forth with Boxhead Khalil. This is very anticlimactic because I'm literally watching somebody who is on the rise in his career argue with somebody who's fighting to stay out of prison. So I'm gonna just drop these screenshots. You guys can read it for what it is. I'm gonna be honest, it's really the audacity for me. Like, if you guys could really see what this boy looks like it's straight up dusty and ashy all the time. And he has the nerve to always put on something with a designer. We just found out today that his infamous Coach bag was a fake Coach bag the entire time. But he's literally sitting on the internet bickering back and forth with celebrities all the time. And so it's really, for me, the audacity. But back to the original point with him and JT. So JT decided to respond back to Carisha. "If I'm ever mad, I have a reason to be. Behind closed doors, you have done stuff to me that you think I should just get over. You never come to my defense when I would have literally taken up for you. When CP popped off, I was there first episode. And when someone canceled, I showed up in a red wig. Keep calling me mad like the internet do. But you know me, my heart pumped gold. I wish you the best always, and I love how fast you got on here behind Santana." And here is where we reach the actual root issue of the problem between the City Girls. You see, Carisha has a best friend that is 10 toes down for her, Saucy Santana. He's going to argue with a man for her. Anytime any men say anything sideways about Carisha, he's going to argue down for her. He is like one of her bodyguards. Like, he loves her. That's his best friend. You know what I'm saying? And it's evident that he don't have the same relationship with JT, because if I'm being honest, JT has always had a nasty attitude. Like, she literally blocked me on Twitter because I told her, like, girl, you're only known for having a bad attitude. Like, nobody really even gives you any type of grace as a rapper because you're always in some drama with a bad attitude. And then ever since she got recruited as a do anything, her career has been tanking and going down the damn drain. The Barbs is sitting up blowing her head up to think that she's something that she's not. Like, Sister Girl is literally performing in strip clubs with a damn pool in the middle of it. Like, she's getting ready to perform at a local park, a barbecue spot in Miami, her own hometown. So, like, it's just, the math isn't mathing for me. And so, you know, it's really tragic. It's really tragic to see the City Girls crash out like this. But to be quite honest, Caresha is better off without JT. JT has nothing of any value to add to the world, whether it's the rap world, the fashion world, being an influencer. Like, she literally has nothing to offer. I'm kind of glad that the City Girls are over. I've made videos before where I said I never really saw it for them. I've always saw it for Caresha. Caresha is kind of marketable. She's the one with the great attitude. She's beautiful. She acts like she's been pretty for a while. And, you know, I'm here for it. But as far as JT, in my opinion, she could just head on back to prison or continue being a do anything ass bitch. Because as far as I'm concerned, that career is over. It's in the casket. It's in the ground right next to the pink Barbie, Percocet Polly. And it's just a shame these girls' whole aspirations is to get in proximity to a felon pop star that's cosplaying as a rapper, because that's really what this is. This is what this is. She's aligned with the wrong person, and her career is going to suffer immensely as a result of it. But thank you guys for watching.